Just so you know,
that's fine.
because I am chaotic neutral, I will play to that because right now I'm in the background. I'm brooding. Like obviously, like I got outvoted, and I got a sense of where Scott was at. Yeah. Scott's kind of indifferent. He's just like, I wanted to go on a quest regardless. I'm sitting in the back just so everyone gets kind of like a feel of the sensation. I'm sitting there and I'm visibly upset by this decision. I'm on a bumpy cart, even though to me, I knew I had a first class ticket.
Right.
And the rest of you had coach.
I actually speak in Dwarven to Robert, and I tell him that if it was up to me, technically, I would have definitely jumped on that train.
And I don't understand that because I'm not a dwarf and a halfling. But I don't be gibberish to me. I smile and nod.
But I literally pour out my heart to him. You're in this cart now, jumping around, bouncing, and it's on this dirt road. Okay, you guys are going down the road. You guys, we'll say the paladin is the one driving it, and everyone else is in the back. So you have your night vision, then whatever.
So she did.
Oh, you can, but you guys are. It's getting nighttime now. It's actually getting a little dark, and the sun's setting. And just as you reach the what? How may I help you?
Sorry, on this journey, I do try to fall asleep.
Okay.
Oh, and I meditate.
Wake me up
Can I
if
meditate?
something
Yep,
happens.
you can meditate.
Yeah, same here.
I'm meditating.
What's meditating do?
For the elves, it helps them regain whatever they spent.
You should roll a survival check for how bumpy the road is.
Yes.
Can I look out the window?
There's no window. There's a covered wagon.
We're in a cart.
It's a covered wagon. Yeah, you can see the back.
Yeah.
You guys are in the cart.
So some of you are resting, some of you are just sitting, some of you are playing games, one's driving. And it's a pretty uneventful trip, actually. You are on the lookout for possible signs of anything going on, but you notice nothing. So, it's dark time now, and you've just reached the woods. The outskirts of the Dragonwood, a giant forest. And Woodhelm is located not in the middle, but in front of it. It's surrounded by trees. And it's a small village that you know about. What do you guys want to do now?
Can I do a perception check?
I would
just
like
to check
well,
what's
actually,
happening?
though, I'd like to see if there's anything evil. Okay, divine sense. Presence of strong evil registers on my senses like a noxious odor.
And you're using the spell and it follows you, right? So wherever you go, it goes with you. And what's the radius?
60 feet.
Okay. Well,
Good or evil, I can sense.
you don't smell anything
It
unusual.
could last for a while, Ryan.
That's fine.
I hear her doing this. I roll my eyes.
And the cart, you can hear what sounds like you hear the off distance hoots of the owl, maybe some crickets and whatever.
I'm still driving.
You don't hear anything else, so as you're bumbling down this road in your cart, the rickety cart. But you are coming towards a clearing, and you can see the silhouette shapes of buildings of a small town. Like a few houses, cottages, and
Woodhelm.
there's no noises.
No sound at all?
Nope. And it's kind of unusual. Perhaps most of the village went to the festivities in the neighboring city, but...
Can I talk to the horses, see if they saw anything on the way?
Sure.
Odd.
Yeah, you can do that.
Hello.
Well, what are you using to talk to the horses?
It's my speak with animals spell.
And that's a spell you can use now? That's fine. Do you want to
It's
use it now?
one action. It's last 10 minutes.
I'll just say this. No, don't worry about
Okay.
it. You're overthinking things.
Should I do a perception check on the village?
Yep. In fact, everyone should.
Yeah.
You guys wake me up?
Wait,
No,
that's not. We're doing a
we
perception
got it in
check.
the car and I took
17.
you with me.
I don't know.
18.
17.
My perception.
15.
18.
17.
We'll have to wait.
16 plus.
You
Do
gotta be
I
careful
add
with
anything?
Why are you rolling two
Did you
dice?
get a new tattoo?
Whoa! What's going on?
Cupping. You got cupping?
What's that? Oh, okay.
Do I add anything to that?
Like it's
Well, what's your perception
It's
modifier?
like I was getting
After we're done here, we're going to play...
What is
You don't
that
know your
for?
ass from a hole in the ground.
Wow.
I didn't get it.
So Robert
I have
comes back
20.
there.
I have 20.
Robert wakes me up. I literally rolled back over and went back to sleep. I rolled a 1.
Okay, you're in the cart and asleep. All right.
He's out of the cart. I've taken him out.
Well,
of
it's
the
not a natural 20. It's so you can still see a lot, but it's not a natural 20. So
What's 16
what's
plus
fine.
4?
Yeah, it's fine. It's good.
Oh,
I
you have
have
to plus
8
your
for 18.
perception for it?
You had your perception
Oh, I
modifier.
didn't. What did I roll?
It doesn't really matter.
We have enough. As a group, we have
So at least one person did roll enough,
Yeah.
so that's fine. Well, you just see the silhouette shapes of these cottages. They're from where your path is. You see one almost immediately to your right, and there's one just off to the left, not too far. Behind that, there's another one, and then there's another one up ahead. There's two large buildings. One further ahead on the left, and on the right, there's a building that looks like the silhouette of a church.
Behind the two large buildings?
Any lights on any of these buildings?
Nope.
Just
And can I sense anything? Any good
No.
or evil?
Well, it sense good. There's a
Good.
church.
There's church, and is there holy ground there?
Sure.
Just my focus.
Is it consecrated?
Consecrated. It hasn't been desecrated.
So yeah, it's kind of weird that there's no people.
Can we go to the first cottage on the right and check it out?
Yep.
So can you pick the lock on the cottage?
The door opens.
Oh.
Hold on 1 second. So
Nope, the door opens.
Can we do a perception check
where-
inside?
this
Perception
is this
check.
us right now?
Where did we go into?
Like this is
Where's
kind of
the
how
first
the
one?
The right
Right.
side, yeah.
We're just here.
But the
we're
church is
cottage
not in
on
the
the right. Our
The
horse
church is that
right
big
here.
building that you're talking about.
but it's
And
behind.
it's dark
It's
and
ahead of
large.
us to
That's
the
the
right.
church.
A lot of us have
Oh,
dark
it's one of the
vision,
two larger
so-
buildings.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, if we leave our horses behind, are they likely to get
Yeah, the cart's fine. I think. I don't know.
We've stopped now. Does
He's
anybody wake up?
smiling!
Yes, I did.
No one wakes you up.
That was yes.
Does
No,
anyone
I
else
did.
have
Someone waked you up, I guess.
We got out of the cart.
Someone
I woke
waked
him
you
up.
up. Okay, that's fine.
You're
Yeah,
so
but if
woke
we
now.
leave the cart behind, it's likely to get stolen. I guess you just smirk about
I
it.
smirk at everything.
Craig,
Do we have to tie the
what is
horse
going
up?
on?
Horses are tied down.
Okay.
We tie down. We do all our due diligence. We give them food, water, tie them down, whatever we need. Okay, and then we. Then we
What does he
move
drink?
on. I don't know. Ask him. What do you drink?
So we're going to
Vodka
the
cran.
Did you brush Simon down?
The horse isn't named Simon.
I've
so-
named our horse Simon.
Why are you talking about the horses? You're obviously checking out this cottage that's been opened
Yes.
up.
Yeah. So
Do
can
we
we
have
do
a
a
perception
perception
check
check
or-
inside the cottage?
Whoa!
18 plus
19.
18 plus 4.
Well, you're going inside
Crit.
this. It looks like a house. It was
16.
What? Oh, you got a crit? Okay, well, you know that this house was. It's been well kept. People or do live in this house. You just don't see the people. It's got nice, decent furnishings. It's mostly made of lumber. Since this is a lumber town, the pictures of frames of paintings, and there's an oil lamps here and there, and nothing of tremendous value. There's some chairs and a rug, and there's an upstairs, but there's nothing up there except the bedrooms.
So
That's
no,
it.
no
Can
hidden
I
safe,
do
is that
a-
what you're telling me?
That's correct.
True.
There's another
Okay,
cottage
thank you.
just off to
Thank
the
you.
behind that one
Let's go to
too.
that one.
Okay, you
So
go to
there's
this
nothing?
cottage. You're at the door,
Yeah.
Yep.
and it's locked.
It's locked. Okay.
Rob-
Can I try and open it?
No,
I
Rob-
kick it in.
Okay, you kick the door, it makes a loud bang.
Also, your foot hurt.
Oh
Yeah.
man!
Crit! I opened that fucking door!
The door falls down. Clunk, and there's a dust poof comes from it.
That was
It's
fucking amazing. I've never kicked a door like
Daphne.
that. I'm
Question
serious.
as Daphne out of the.
Yeah, this is out of
the
game. Yeah.
What are you saying? Crit.
a critical 20 means
is
it,
a critical hit. It always succeeds.
whatever you did.
As opposed to my my natural one, which critically fails. So as the lockpicker,
You
I put my
are
tools in, but
bad.
instead of putting it in the lock, I stab myself in the eye. And Scott comes by and be like, "Ah, I'm just gonna poof!" Headbutts the door and opens it. Whereas I'm just like,
were you lockpicking the door for a 1, or were you trying to open
I
it?
lockpicked
Yeah,
the
he
door for
tried.
one.
You were underneath the door somehow when it got kicked in, and it hits you.
That's fine. How much damage? do
No,
I
you don't take damage. It's like, oof! That door hits you. That's not.
I give you a band-aid.
He's pretty small.
You should give me some damage. This is a ridiculous roll.
I'll roll a. You take 2 damage.
Okay.
I walk on the door and tell Craig that he shouldn't be underneath doors. Craig, don't get in the door!
You're supposed to go through doors, not under them.
Very similar to this one. There is a chest in the living room.
Wow.
I put it under my kilt before anybody
We can see this in the middle of the room. It's not hidden.
No,
So then we should.
I hear
I would like.
the Zelda.
I would like to do a perception check or an investigation check.
You can.
Inside the room.
it's not
Well, we
much.
could open it.
There's not much difference.
There's nothing else
No.
there. Okay.
No, you don't see it.
Can I open that chest?
I
Yep,
squat
you
on
can
it with
open
my
it.
kilt and I picked it up with my
Best.
muscles.
Let him do some Let him succeed.
No, you just open it. That's fine.
There you go.
We all
What's the
just opened the lid while you guys were fun. Earl just opened the lid.
Okay.
Earl opens opens it.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Earl opened it.
There's wooden toys inside.
Wooden toys. Okay.
Wow. Like sex toys?
One's the shape of
Wooden
a
ones?
horse.
You'd
One's
be
the
worried
shape
about
of a
slivers?
very simple
A
knife.
horse is what?
And that's about it. Little toy vehicles with wheels. Little toy
Children's wooden
castles.
toys. It's a very simple village. People are gone.
Beside you is the church now.
Is there a
There's
toy
the church.
mall?
I think we should
No.
go to the church.
Okay.
I take the toys.
And we walk towards.
Okay, your guys are all walking out of the cottage.
Yeah.
You take the
I
path
take the
down to the
toys.
church.
I'm gonna write
Okay.
toys in my inventory.
How many toys?
How many toys were in there?
There are 16 toys.
I'll take
Wow.
8.
You can't fit that many.
Just take 3.
I'll take 3 then.
Do we
Okay.
need to investigate these toys?
There's
No,
nothing about these
there's
toys.
nothing. I
They're
don't
made
think
of
that's
they're
illegal.
made of a nice wood.
Oh, I like wood stuff. Though.
If
Can I
you
take
see
one
me
of those?
do weird and
If you
silly
want
stuff,
to be a thief, sure.
No.
like
you know.
it's not me doing. Like my
But
guy's
like
chaotic
social
neutral.
media.
Like
Yeah.
I go in there and I'm just like, I'll just steal because I'm like, oh okay.
I'm
yep.
chaotic good.
You guys are walking towards the church.
Yep, we're going
You
to the
have
church.
now. Everyone do a
Especially
perception
for-
check, please.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going. We had a sense, but I'm not sensing any
Did you
evil.
see me, man?
14.
I got a
Dogs on
20.
the bottom?
Everyone's
go
supposed to be
away,
rolling
yeah.
a perception check. I don't know why you guys aren't rolling.
I got a
Dogs on
20.
the bottom or the top?
Did you roll a
I
20?
rolled a 20.
She did roll.
Okay, everyone stop rolling.
Okay.
The paladin, she
rolled a
notices
20.
a lump in the shape of a body. And not by the church, but it's straight ahead, and there's another big building in front of you that leads to the deeper part of the forest. But in front, there's a black lump. It looks like the shape of a lifeless body.
Wow. And is it dark outside? Like we can't.
It's about, yep, it's dark, but if you have night vision, you can still see a shape.
Yeah, we can see
You
it.
can see a
all
shape.
You can see is a shape.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
you can see the shape.
no really fine
It's
details
not
about
at
it.
the church,
It's
but
about
it's over
20 feet,
here.
20 feet
There's
ahead of
another
you.
building
So we
back
go
there.
investigate? Are we all
Light.
going to investigate?
Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
go because there's a body.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going
You're
to
gonna-
investigate
I
the
cast
shape.
light.
Yes, speak loud, please. Don't just
Light.
mouth the words to me.
No, I know they're talking, so I'm just letting you know that for me to see, I'm casting light.
And
Okay.
this is in your hand.
It's 20 feet bright and 20 feet dim.
We'll just
Is
walk a
this-
little more forward towards it then.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're,
and
we're
we all
going- I think
follow.
We're all
investigating.
going. We're all
We go-
going. Yeah.
we went to
And
the
my
hut,
night
and
vision
then-
We
is all
really
screwed up
want
because
why
he
he
classes.
says
the
We're at
like
the
to
church
attract
now,
whatever.
Yep, but now you're
killed
walking ahead further. There's a bigger building ahead of you.
See the
So
door?
while that's not
Yeah,
church,
lady,
but
listen
No, I
to me.
crossed this up.
there is a big building there.
Okay.
I hope she's wearing a name tag. whoever
So,
she is. This is getting annoying.
okay.
It's blue.
Body.
So you see the body, and it looks like a wolf.
Oh
And,
no!
and judging by the color, it looks like one of the winter. It's the winter wolf.
No, not the winter wolf.
So are you
Is
going?
he dead?
Is there?
He looks dead.
I quickly skin him.
Droid! Droid, heal it!
Heal him!
I don't know
Fix
if I
him
can.
up.
It looks,
Healing
it looks dead.
powers.
I'll do an investigation. Can we check if it's actually?
You're gonna have to
I'll-
walk. You're gonna have to walk to the body if you're investigating a dead body.
Okay, do a stealth check first.
I
You're
thought it was
gonna-
quietly
Nelson.
move.
Okay, you can quietly move,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you can go there if you want.
We're gonna go
I
to
follow
the
Craig
see the
Shapiro.
dead wolf. We find the
You
winter
guys are all
wolf.
stomping around this guy who's trying to sneakily go to the
The
body.
winter
No.
wolf.
So 13
Hey,
plus
Craig, what do you
4.
steal with it?
I
Yeah,
rolled a 17 for my.
you would stealthily walk there
Can
if
I
you were by
help heal
yourself.
him? I
Yeah.
haven't had a rest
Do I
yet.
notice anything as I quietly move through the building?
You
We
not
know
Mark.
outside there's a wolf. Is there a person as well?
Nope,
you have.
you just
Just
see
a
a
wolf.
body
I
of a
just
wolf.
have detect
Okay,
magic
so
and speak
I quietly
down.
went up to the
So
wolf
I have healing
without being
word.
detected,
Okay,
and I
She is
quickly
healing
check:
word.
is the wolf alive?
do a perception check again,
Can you
please,
heal?
Oh,
because there's more details than that.
Us, all of us, or him?
12, and my perception
Okay,
gets
he's telling us
a
more information.
zero.
I'm telling Robert this, so
Yeah,
you
we
guys
don't
don't
hear
know.
it.
I
unless
rolled
he
a
tells
12
us.
for perception.
And what's the no modifiers?
I have no modifiers.
Well, you see the wolf. There is blood. You can't tell necessarily what happened to the wolf, other than it was stabbed or something.
Is it breathing?
No,
I haven't slept.
it's not breathing. There's no movement.
Oh,
This wolf is
I'm
definitely
trying.
dead, and you can't tell for how long. You do notice there's a. You can't detect what the individual prints are, but you notice there's a bit of kerfuffle around the area. The dirt has been moved around.
But I don't see any
actually heal.
immediate people near the body.
No.
Okay. So I signal to the rest of the group.
I should have 5 stuff.
Guys?
Yeah, you signal to
I
us.
signal to the rest of the group to
So I
move
need to
forwards
look up
towards
more
the
after.
body in this other building.
Okay, and is the wolf dead? Or is he just injured?
I suspect he's dead, but I leave that up to someone more qualified to
Okay.
check.
So
I poke him with a
Andrea,
stick.
Andrea, can you do something for the
Do you
wolf?
recognize me?
Well, if he's dead, I'm not wasting my powers on him.
Well, no, we don't know if he's
No,
dead.
Cure wounds.
Okay, so we need to
Cure
be
wounds
clear
would be
though.
one of the spells I would take.
But okay,
Yeah.
so this as the
I
group,
didn't know if
like,
I
do you
could do
guys
it, 'cause I
all
didn't
arrive
know
at the
what
body
all-
now? I've seen
Yeah,
that
we're
you-
there. We're at the body of the
We're at the
wolf.
body.
Okay,
Can we
you're
all
there.
do
You're
a
there. Are you
perception
there?
check
I'll
on
be there
him
with
to
you
see if
there?
he's dead?
Yeah.
Are you there?
We're all
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all at the body
Can
now.
we just check if he has a pulse?
Yep.
Yeah, can we
He
do
doesn't
a
have a
perception?
pulse.
He's dead?
No.
Yep, this
Can
wolf
we
is
look
dead.
to see how he died?
You can move the body
You can
around
do
if you
perception.
want.
I already
This
did
is
my
a
perception
very,
check.
very, very large wolf, by the way. It's not a normal
So
wolf
we can
size.
all move
Yeah,
it?
you
I'm pretty
can.
strong.
Yep.
Okay,
It's like the
so
size
can
of
we
the
all-
table.
Can we all
It's a
do
big
that? Can we all do that and look for a possible wound? And do we find anything?
I've done my perception
It looks
check.
like
I
a
didn't see
stabbing
anything.
wound was what caused the death.
And is there any thing left behind?
Just prints, but they're all messy. There's like a large number of prints around this body.
Listen here, guys. I've been standing here for a little bit.
Sorry, we
And-
said it's dead.
It's dead.
It's dead, yeah. And I suspect that maybe, like, someone here with better eyes than me, like, it's fairly dark over here. Can someone have a look at this and see if we can see where these footprints go?
Yeah.
Can someone inspect any of these? Perhaps with a 20-sided die?
Do you still have your light?
Yes, I'll try to
And I
make a
have dark
survival
vision.
to see if I can see where the tracks go.
Okay.
Survival.
What's a survival?
Oh, to track the... I get it.
Do we take a lock of its hair?
Well, we have to bring
We
the
will-
wolf.
we will.
We
We
have to
actually
bring the wolf
will.
back.
Yeah.
No, we'll take
Do we
we'll
yeah,
take
do we-
proof that it's
Do we
dead.
put the wolf
Robert?
in our cart?
No,
Survival.
well, you can.
Selfie.
but-
Wisdom check to follow tracks, hunt wild
Well, you
game,
can.
guide through wastelands, blah 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 blah.
Should we take a picture?
Investigation, look around to look for clues. So we know where the clues are, but it's for us to so we
So
can
an
determine where they
investigation
go.
check would tell me there's clues, and a survival
Wow.
check will tell me where they go.
Yeah,
Good to know.
you can deduce the
This
this
is-
an object.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know.
But
That's good to
survival itself is actually tracking.
know. Okay, yeah, that's good to know.
16 on my survival.
Are you wearing like a London
I have
football
-2
jacket?
to survival.
What
by
were you
the way.
looking for again?
The survival. I'm going to try to determine which way the tracks go.
The tracks lead. There's a bunch of tracks, and some of them go to. They all end up in the Dragonwood, and there's not one particular pathway. The Dragonwood's just north of you,
Okay.
past this building that obviously looks like a lumber mill.
Okay.
So now you're up close to it. Oh God, Andrea.
Oh!
So Dragonwood is to the north, as well as a single lumber mill.
There is a lumber
We
mill.
have
That's what that big building
think
is
it's
that I
social
mentioned to you.
etiquette to text,
This
so
one.
not
This
allowed.
one.
My friend,
Yeah,
I
that
suggest
was
we
fine.
follow these tracks into the Dragonwood.
Noticing the light, you hear movement coming from the woods.
Yeah, okay.
And
I stand there ready. I don't want to go into the woods.
you're not going into the woods. Someone found you.
Oh.
So you hear rustling noises.
I tell Scott to turn off his light.
It's too late. So, what you guys see coming from the woods are two giant lizards, and they're on leashes. And following behind them is a very large
the book, Kelly.
man.
Kelly, that's my book. I'm sorry.
And he's got these two giant lizards that have saddles on them,
Yeah.
and they look like they could be ridden. But they're
Yeah.
walking in, and this guy comes, "Oh, I thought I saw a light around here."
I was going to say, I extinguish my light, and I make myself look like a bush.
They've already, they've had
seen
to
us.
jump on us.
Yes, they've seen us.
they are already there.
We were
Yeah.
trying to figure out where these.
I was going to feed my pets some wolf, but live prey would be better.
I glanced over to Earl.
So this guy's got two giant lizards, and there's two of us, and we're
He
fighting.
obviously wants to eat us.
He wants to eat us, so that means we gotta do some sort
I
of
feel like we
defense.
need to attack.
You're a big
Yeah.
guy. You
Yeah,
tell
you-
us what you want to do.
Yeah, let's fucking kill these lizards.
You have to roll for initiative then.
He just
The
said,
first
let's-
lizard, the leashes let go of the lizards,
Yeah.
and one lizard climbs up the tree. It's kind of comical looking at this giant, huge lizard climbing the tree. It uses its tongue attack, and
What's my ear?
it grabs after.
It's gonna be me.
Hold
Well,
on, I
Andrea
lost
and I
the
are the
names.
smallest people in the group. Craig and Adriana.
It goes after Ariana,
Ariana.
so you
We're
can
the smallest
grapple.
people, we usually get
I've been
grappled.
grappled.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Now, I just have to make sure.
What does that mean?
It means you can't move.
Wrapped up.
You've been wrapped up, like tied up, and you're slowly being pulled
And I
towards
scream in the
him.
background. No!
I get my lute out and start playing.
So,
Oh, there's enough train for free.
Oh, I guess it goes in order, right?
Yeah.
yes. So you have to beat a 13 in order to resist my grapple.
And that's for athletics.
Yep. Well, strength is what I have to roll with.
I have a -1 on strength.
Just roll good.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
9.
Okay, you're grappled, and you're slowly being pulled forward. So you're ahead of everyone else a little bit, not
What?
all the way.
What distance is between us and them?
20 feet.
Okay. And she's been basically... So now hers is 15 feet?
Yep.
17, okay.
Hey guys, I have nothing that can...
Second lizard's attack. He's also going to
Not
climb up
fast.
a tree.
Damn it.
Well, the lizards are combined together.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
well,
they're both
that's
released, right?
But the handler, he does not.
That's correct. You are correct. The second lizard climbs up the same tree, the opposite side of it. He also lashes his tongue out, and he goes after Kelly Drew. You're going to have to roll for a check of
I thought...
12.
In the D20?
I'm going after line of sight here.
Oh, it's not... Okay. I always thought it was like... They
14!
attack a small
Oh, well, you're not grappled. The tongue goes, comes back, and you hear, aww.
it actually says, oh.
Next up is Fergus.
Fergus is going to cast a ray of frost on the one grappling my little Ariana.
Yay!
Okay, so I'm going to shoot that guy up on the
We're
fucking
over
tree.
here.
We should have our little piece on
Yeah.
7.
Well, that's your
And the branches
action.
break and hit the...
So is that it? Okay, then. So he ends his turn. That means it's Rob's turn.
We put ourselves up
So
here.
in front of you, there is the lumber mill. There's a dead wolf. Behind that, into a curve, is the forest. And just within your line of sight, there's a tree, which the tree by giant
Dragonwood.
lizards are up. And Trainer is still just lurking in the outskirts of the woods. He's not in the woods, but he's near it.
Can you tell him to call the lizards off?
Well, I do get a interaction. I'll do persuasion.
Persuasion.
Okay, yeah, persuasion. I have no modifiers to my persuasion. I'll start with that first. I got an 18.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty good.
okay.
Wow.
So what are you persuading? Who are you
I-
talking to, first of all?
Oh, I'm talking to the master.
Okay.
Directly. I'm not going to reason with the beast because they're not going to understand. So I'm talking to the guy directly. I was like, "Let my friend go now! Like, why are you attacking us? We haven't done anything to you. Let her go."
And then?
Well, I
If
don't
we-
understand.
But I also say it's like if you don't, we'll be forced to fight you.
Okay, well that's you guys are trespassing, and yeah, I think I'd like to kill you and let my lizards eat you. And by trespassing, I mean this isn't my town or anything like that. It's just yeah, you know what? I don't like you guys.
Who can speak dragon? It's a dragon.
This is a normal human.
Technically, if you're asking. I speak
Well,
Draconic.
since I moved to
I think
attack.
I can too,
I moved
actually.
to attack.
He wrings his
So-
hands too, thinking what a nice hit. He loves his lizards so much.
Yeah.
So you can't wait for them to eat you.
Well, probably,
So
but
this lizard
I
is
gotta
use
distracted
You gotta use yourself.
with grappling Ariana,
Yeah.
Nice.
which means that I will do a stealth attack on the lizard, giving me advantage on it.
Before you do that, though, can I speak to the lizard?
No, it's my turn. You can't. You can't before me. I'm pretty sure. Not because I don't want you to, but I think technically
No, it's not
you
your
can't.
turn. You can't do that.
Yeah, technically you can't. And
So you want to attack?
with I get a backstab on it because it is grappling right now. So
You
it
can't-
can't possibly be facing me to defend an attack. It's grappling one of my.
You're even though the tongue is attached to the person, this person
But it's up in
and
the tree.
it's in a tree.
It
But
did state that it was up
this
in the
person
tree.
is
Oh, it's still in the tree.
still looking in your general direction. This monster. I really don't think a stealth is going to work when you can actually see you still.
But it's not
Or
stealth.
she.
But I can't get advantage from
I'll
a
cover
backstab
you.
on
As
it.
long as he's flanking,
Flanking would work, yes.
he gains advantage.
But he's not flanking.
Right.
You're not
It's my
moving
turn for
towards him, are you?
I am.
No.
I'm moving to the tree
Oh
to
my
attack
god.
it.
Okay, but he is up in the tree too.
Well,
so,
it's pulled 5 feet forwards.
Another thing you can do is you can try to distract it to help out Earl, and Earl
What's
would
the
gain
distraction then? There's no distraction.
No, but you can do something to
Under
cause
the
a
help?
distraction.
Basically,
And
basically you could be like, hold on, I'm gonna fuck you up. Hold on, I'm gonna hit you. And then
Familiar with my work.
Would casting an arrow be a distraction?
No, it's literally under the help.
Just tickle its
So under
ear.
here,
The
where it
mage
says help,
Tickle its
you
ear.
can literally like be feigning attacks, trying to draw his attention, and it would give Earl advantage on his
I need
attack.
somebody else to be distracting it.
Yes, exactly.
Do you have
Pull on
any
its
flanking
harness
abilities or
and
anything like
rage
that?
it.
Bonuses or anything? No. So, I'll just go for the straight attack
okay.
on it there. So how many spaces is it away from? How far is it from me?
Well, from
So,
you it'll be
Ariana,
5
that
to
is 5
15.
feet ahead of us.
An option
So it'd be
for
about
us
20 feet
is
ahead
to try
of
to
the
be a
tree.
distraction
So you can...
By the
to give
master.
somebody else a bonus.
Well, it's about 5 feet, 10 feet away from the master.
10 feet from the master in which direction? So just look here. So here we are, and you said that it pulls,
That's really well.
Get her up, my
Master,
kid's
the two
hungry.
lizards.
and it's pulled her forwards this way.
Yep, going
Okay,
here.
yeah, that's what I got then. Okay, so the two monsters are there also. Okay, no, I hold my ground, but
Ian
it's within
says
20 feet. You said
25
he's still
feet.
hungry.
25 feet. I do a.
Do you move
I'll use
towards
my
it?
No, short bow.
He
Okay.
checked
I use my
off
short
an hour
bow
ago.
to try
About an hour
and
and a quarter ago.
not only
And now
occupy it with my attack, but also to try and hit it with the attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll your
Which is-
d20.
Okay, I roll a d20.
He, like, drains
Okay,
you.
so not 20.
Drains you.
Wow,
Oh,
okay,
you're
you get
like,
this
oh,
thing right in
he's
the eye.
hungry.
He lets out a wah! His tongue disengages. Ariana's free.
Okay.
He twirls it back up and he
Roll your
jumps off the tree and he actually leaves. He's gone.
Oh, wow.
I can't
Nope, he's
damage
gone.
it.
He just went
I
away.
have to do damage on it. Though.
Nope, he's gone.
He's hit by an arrow.
So that's fine, he's gone.
He ran away.
Roll it anyways for your peace of mind. 2 damage.
He's gone. Wow, I'm glad you rolled your dice. And that
Well,
sure
no,
made a
like,
big deal.
it's 1 plus my dex, right?
Henrietta, no! The trainer yells at his lizard. Henrietta, come back! No, my pet darling, no!
You don't get a range.
And now his turn.
Oh,
It'll be
Are you done
Daphne?
then? That's what you're at.
after
So
that'll
then-
be your turn.
why was it 2 then?
Crit.
So I might as well go for the second one then.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously that one's just going to keep attacking him.
But he's up in the tree, remember?
Yeah, so I'll throw my. Because I have.
Javelin.
You have an interaction first. Don't forget.
Yeah. You can do
Listen
something
here.
before-
Oh, whatever your name is. Where's my pad? My pad's gone.
You can talk to the trainer.
Yeah.
That names. Did you fold it up on me?
What?
I'm getting the. We're gonna kill your
Because
second
you looked at it
dragon.
again.
It's
Oh, here it is.
Giant lizard.
They've been-
Or lizard.
What
We're
kind
gonna
of
kill your
interaction can I
second
do?
lizard.
I just talk.
I don't have your name.
Yeah, you just talk to it.
Check to the guy.
That's fine.
Earl.
I can do that.
Fucking sleep him in the head.
Or you can try to persuade him,
Earl,
or no.
talk
Just
to
hear
the
him
man.
persuaded.
I've hit one of his beasts right in the eye.
Oh, yeah,
Tell him to
that's a good-
stop
That's
this.
a good point. Okay, I'll talk to the guy. I'll roll dice.
Use your
No,
big boy
it's just
voice.
an
You could do a
interaction.
persuasion. Or
Yeah.
It's a persuasion roll.
No,
Do it.
no,
Okay.
no, just
Hey,
talk.
man, just talk to him.
Oh, okay.
In this case, it's fine. You can talk.
Okay.
No, no,
I'm
listen
trying
to
to
his
think what
voice.
I'm trying to say or what I want
Yeah,
to say.
his voice is. Listen,
Hi,
I really think you should stop.
Stop it!
Stop.
Call up your lizard.
Hey.
Just gonna kill him.
Okay,
No.
so I'm gonna say we've
No.
injured one. We've injured one.
Yeah.
Are you talking to the
It's gone.
trainer?
One's gone.
The,
Yeah.
gone.
the animal trainer?
Talk to him
Well-
like you would. Yeah.
We'll do the saving throw.
Listen, Caesar.
No, leave my pets alone!
Instead.
Your pets.
Then call him off.
Okay, the guy's thinking about it. And he snaps his finger and the other giant lizard comes to his side.
Intimidate. Well, let's see if he gets an intimidation on the guy, though.
Okay, just leave my pets alone, okay? I'll leave. Just
For some reason.
let me go.
Did he kill the wolf?
But we need some information from this guy.
Like I'm talking like
Just say,
sequin
so we
loincloth.
wanna ask
Always
him
playing the piano when he
some
talks.
questions.
Yeah, did he actually
Listen,
get involved
yeah.
in
Do you know what
killing the
happened to
wolf?
this wolf?
But he already said that he just came up on it dead, did he not?
Well, he didn't really give us that information. He said he was going to feed his
Yeah.
lizard's
Okay,
dead
well,
wolf.
ask him if he killed the wolf.
Did you kill? Did you kill the
No,
wolf?
no, my boss did, but he's very nervous looking, and he hops onto the saddle of his giant lizard. Listen, guys, my boss is up ahead. If you guys want to deal with these wolf things, I've got what I paid
Basically,
for.
John, where's your
This is a job for me. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Intimidate him. Intimidate him.
and
I'm gonna intimidate. How do I just say?
Intimidation check.
Intimidation check.
Yeah.
Say,
He
tell me your
he's-
boss is, or I'm gonna fuck your shit
Yeah.
up.
Roll it.
You have to roll intimidation.
roll.
Yeah, you have to
He's
roll
up
an
ahead,
intimidation
he's up
check.
ahead.
Come on,
Yeah,
20.
Yeah, how
Come on.
far ahead? I want to know everything. I want to know everything.
Elton's up.
Girl.
That's not very good, guys.
What is
Oh,
that?
you got
5 plus 8.
Yeah.
You guys can take your chances. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
He's fucking Mike Tyson. He's huge as shit.
The guy on his pet lizard, giant lizard, he runs off in the direction of his
Okay.
other lizard, and they're
Tell me
gone.
something about your boss.
That is totally
These guys
character.
aren't they that? That's the whole
You should
jam.
play that from now on.
Okay, so now do we go into the woods?
No,
Have we
well,
checked
there's
out
a
the
search.
church?
Telling you
No,
guys.
well, he's told us that his
He's the
boss
boss.
was involved,
Maybe it's a
and he's up
dog.
ahead.
He's up
and
ahead.
he's done his job to try to,
Yeah.
I guess.
So now, as
Slow
a
us
group,
down or
are we
whatever.
following this man?
So no,
I douse my light.
no.
Oh, he's gone. I think we need to go forward.
I think we need
What's
to
good
go-
with that dude now, Fergus? You're a little late. They've already crawled up. They've already grabbed Ariana, for God's sake. Adriana, for God's sake.
She's let loose.
She's standing right there. She's probably
probably
pissed the shit at you.
Well, anyway, we three have
We-
dark vision, so we can
We
go ahead.
are going to go ahead and
5 of you
Carry
have a
on.
fucking dark
I vote
vision.
against that.
Wow.
we're
5
gonna,
of you.
Carry
I
on.
don't.
we're going
I
to
don't
carry
either.
on
Why
because
don't
we
you
have a
run
lead on the
over-
wolves.
What do you have?
Why don't you want to go to the boss to find
I
out?
want
There
to
are
check these
3.
other buildings. We have not checked the church. We've only checked one large building of the 2 large buildings, and I don't give a shit about the other cottages.
The
Do you want to go to
3
church?
There, okay, in one of the
I'm
large
good
buildings
with
we
that.
found a wolf. We
I'm
have
good
not
with
checked
that.
the church, and we have not checked the
Yes.
secondary large
Yes,
building.
but I have not. When we got into town, I did not sense any evil in the town.
Yet we found a dead winter
Yeah, but he
wolf
was dead.
in one of them.
But there's
That's
no
a
evil
clue.
beings.
It
That's
wasn't
still
in
a
it,
clue.
it was beside it.
It was out front of it.
Yeah, it wasn't in the
Earl, let's go check out these little buildings and let's make fucking Craig happy.
Just roll. Everyone roll an investigation check, please.
On the buildings in
Everything,
general?
just in
7.
10 plus
5.
2.
No, wait,
12.
no, lie. 10.
So everyone's got really average rolls. That's fine. You guys separate and look at the buildings, and basically you find everything that you would find in the other buildings. Just
nothing.
except you go to the second lumber mill, which is just off. It's gonna be right there.
Okay.
At the second lumber mill, there's another large building. It's just to the it's to the left of the big
Yeah.
winter wolf, just a few more feet away.
Yeah.
You come and the door's kind of locked. You jiggle it. You can't open it.
I do a lockpick check, but I listen here, Adriana. You've got skilled hands too, being a fellow small folk yourself. How about we give us a go and try and roll together to try and open this lock?
Just
She's
let
got
it happen.
skilled hands. She might be married, buddy. Calm the fuck down.
That doesn't
All right,
stop me
let's
from
do it.
trying to get myself a little bit of handy J's.
Because she knows a mage hand.
So it's like
17. She's got a 17.
17
Oh,
plus
perfect.
5.
Okay,
Yeah.
you unlock the door.
She unlocks the
And
door.
I only got an 8. I'm rubbish at opening things. Oh, that one.
do an investigation check, everyone, please.
Yep.
Uh,
17.
Motherfucker, that's a good one.
6.
24.
Okay, you see all the townspeople that were left
Kelly, my
after,
dice is
like,
under your chair.
who didn't go to the festival. They're all asleep
Oh.
on the floor. They're they're not uncomfortable. They look fine. They're just propped up here and there. But for some reason, they're all asleep. And obviously, something's happened in this town that.
Just give me a heads up if this is magical. I can't put this many people asleep. That's like a danger.
Can I detect magic? I would
Yes,
like to detect
good,
magic.
good, perfect
I'm going to
opportunity.
detect magic. What do I have to do?
Roll your d20 and then use your
Modifier.
arcana modifier. Or you want to use a spell?
Magic.
You want to
Yes,
use a
a
spell?
spell.
Okay, go ahead. If you
Just do it.
well, you just cast it. That's
It
fine.
lasts for so long.
Detect magic.
Literally.
You detect a type of sleep spell that was used on these people.
Is it still present in the room if we were to enter?
No,
No.
it's just affected the people, and it's not like something that lingers in
It's
the
not
air.
contagious?
Does
No.
anyone have an awake spell?
An awakening?
No. Can we
spell?
tickle them?
You tickle them
When-
and ask
when-
them, "Do you know me?
When
Do you know who I
Fergus
am?"
cast it, they were able to wake them up, so why shouldn't we be able to wake these people up? We try to wake them up.
It's a different, maybe a different.
What were you- what's your
When
saying?
Fergus cast his sleep spell, we were able to wake the guy up. Like, easily you could wake them up.
No,
You don't
he
know
was
what the-
woken up by his friend.
Yeah, but I mean,
you
that's
don't know
what
the origins of the spell, so you don't know if it's the
we
same
could
thing.
try to wake them up.
You do try, but they're just
I
soundly
see the doorway.
sleeping. They're just sleeping.
Very good thinking outside the box.
They're just having a good snooze. Or you can hear the
I'm staying in the
gentle.
doorway. I'm not going.
So when is Rob going to pickpocket them all?
Well, I was going to wait till you guys are on your way out. I was going to do a pickpocket though.
And they're all up his kilts
What?
now. All the plates.
Okay, you're inside the room
Yeah.
with them.
Okay. I'll
Who's
check
all
on
in the
them.
room?
Everybody's in the room.
I
Okay.
check on them.
No, he's at the door.
Okay.
I'm at the door.
I'm standing guard.
They're fine.
Okay,
Just
I
having
go in the
some-
I go into the room now.
That's really squishy.
Now that I know everyone else is fine, I go into the room.
And it's just a wood mill. You see the machinery that uses cut woods, and there's some scrap woods and partially made things and lumber ready to be
Okay, so this
transported
isn't a
out.
normal. This isn't a normal sleep spell. Just to give you a heads up, I just spoke that guy in the eye and he didn't wake
Yeah,
up. So
good.
I check everybody's pockets, and I will share it with the group because we're all together. I check everyone's pockets for any kind of silver or copper.
You find various loose small coins of copper.
Okay, how much copper between all of us?
now's not the time to loot in front of the paladin.
Are you guys wanting to?
Just give me a
No,
heads up.
Are you watching this? Because he's
I
not.
am-
He's
I
not
am
rolling a
guarding.
stealth roll, so you're all
I am-
watching
I'm
this.
doing this in blind,
Yeah.
open defiance. Like they're all
And
asleep.
I'm against this because this is wrong. These are good people, and
You
you
speak your
don't
phone.
need to be pickpocketing. We need to find out and steal
Can
our
I
quest and
do an
find out what's going
investigation in
on.
the
Halflings
room?
are kind
See
of
Well,
But
why
you're not
didn't
gonna
I
see anything
detect
else.
them? Why
No,
I
you
can't
should
detect
pick up one of
magic
those.
then with
Could
my
be
divine
fine.
sense?
You
Only
did.
evil
you
and
only
good.
detect evil.
And good.
And good. Yeah. There's nothing
A sleep spell is not inherent.
malicious
On
going on
objects
here.
as well.
You
Yes.
can cast a sleep spell,
Okay.
but you don't instantly sense he's
Okay,
evil.
so I'm upset and I'm
You're
after
clearing that
Robert
up,
and I'm telling him
asshole.
Can we
Leave those
persuade
people
someone to
alone.
wake up?
leave those people alone. We've got to
Okay.
we got to move on.
Give
Just
us
let us know my intentions are
They're
not
fine.
evil right now.
Okay, we put it to. I asked we put it to a vote for the
I don't-
copper in the room. Who
Yes.
wants to take the copper from the sleeping people?
Nobody.
No,
Two people.
Nobody.
So
Two people.
just
Okay.
copper.
With that
It's just
vote,
copper.
okay. I agree. I agree. But then I roll sleight of hand. 19 plus my modifier of plus.
everyone's
4.
in the room still.
Sleight
You're
of
all-
hand. They don't see me do the sleight of
I
hand.
think-
we don't see him.
Are you're all turned away from.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
I don't
It's
see
like-
any of
we're all-
it. It's a
we're all
small
leaving.
room.
It's a
We
sleight of. I rolled a
cannot see
19
you.
plus 4.
Well, why
Yeah,
are
but
you
we're
doing?
all-
Well, you should have done it when someone's turned away or distracted. Everyone's
Well,
watching
no,
you
everyone
practically.
voted against it. They're not doing their business. I roll sleight of hand. We're not looking.
No, but you already said that you were gonna pickpocket all
The
of it.
DM kind of has the overruling in this, and he says that there's more than one person that's watching you at this point.
Okay, that's fair.
Craig, I take him aside for a second and whisper, and I'm basically like, now's not the time in front of the paladin.
Okay.
Okay, I'll wait till she's in the levy, and then I get my cut.
So,
And Earl there.
did we check another building?
You hear a howl.
There's a wolf. Let's fucking move.
It's
Yes.
in further into the woods. You can tell.
Yes. So where we should have gone instead of being messing around in these
Okay,
buildings.
so then we run to the woods. Now we're running to the
We
woods.
go to the woods.
Okay,
and with
you're
our,
running?
our dark vision, we can see. We've got our horse and our
Guys, missed out on
cart.
some copper.
We bring our horse and our cart with us.
No, it's not going to go into the woods.
Okay.
This is thick woods.
Yeah.
It's thick woods. We can't take it. Okay, so we
Separate.
off we go into the woods in the direction of the boss and the howl.
Well, yeah, supposedly the boss is there. You don't know that.
Perception check it?
You can perception check if you want.
The woods itself.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
18.
It's
18 plus.
the woods are
17.
oddly quiet. You think a woods would have some
Yeah.
what?
I was.
Some animal sounds, an owl at least.
No,
Definitely.
it's quiet. It's like what?
If you guys want, Craig and I will scout ahead.
You don't have dark vision, and I think we should stay together.
No, but I can create a minor illusion of like a dark bush around us, and we can move forward.
I know, but I think we should stay together because
broke
we're
his
better
balls.
together.
You guys are walking into the
We're
woods.
better together.
You guys are walking into the woods together
I
so
don't
far.
have it.
But when did you stop?
And your perception, you hear.
I accept the bush with morning
Wow.
sickness somehow.
What is happening?
It's far away. It's
What is making
the
that
howling
noise?
noise came from further north, but you're hearing it off to the west.
Okay,
Like
well,
a
I'm gonna
muppet?
go investigate that one.
Okay.
Does it
You
sound
can't go
like
by
goblin?
yourself.
I don't think it's worth it.
You can't go by yourself.
So you can roll a perception check if you want.
Yeah, do we
let's-
recognize
We're
that?
there.
No,
No.
we don't recognize
Yeah,
the
an
sound.
I'd like to do an investigation
I got a
check
20.
to see if I recognize that.
Your druid detects a language, but
Oh,
it's a nature-related language that only she can understand.
okay.
So everyone else can sort of hear this weird murmuring
Do
sound,
I
but
see facial expressions that she knows what's going on, or she's very concealed? Depressed.
I'm an
her.
actress.
Do you have night vision?
Have you seen
Do you
my
have
work?
dark vision?
you're hearing a
Okay, then
voice
you
says,
can't see her
"Hello,
face.
why don't you come over here for a
Dark.
second?"
You shut his light off.
I don't like it.
I'll turn on my light.
I have to say, Daphne does not smell anything evil. I will
No,
say
but
that.
my sense, I still have my divine sense.
She doesn't smell anything good or evil.
not
It's a weird
smell,
smell.
Oh no, it's
Shit.
that weird smell that the other wolves smell.
No. This smell is not
For-
maleficent. It's it's a weird in between, but it's not evil. That's for sure. So it has no evil intentions.
Okay.
But you definitely hear a voice. Don't worry, I'm okay. Hey, hi.
Okay,
Come on over
now I
here
have
for
to
a
go
sec.
talk- Okay, well,
Now you
I have
gotta-
to tell you guys.
You have to
Druella, what is it? Why did you stop walking? Tell me already. I'm getting impatient.
You can't see your face because
Yeah.
he doesn't have dark vision.
There's something compelling me to go and investigate. I'm sorry, guys.
I just want to talk. Hi.
Can we just do this for a couple minutes before we continue?
Okay,
Do
but we all have
what?
to
What
stay
are
together.
we doing, Druella? Tell me now.
We're investigating the weird meanings.
Can you understand?
The sound?
I can understand what's happening.
Well,
I just
what
have to
is
go
it
to
saying? Tell me.
Tell us what it's saying.
Well, I'm not sure yet. We have to go closer.
I'm going to take the time to ritual cast comprehend languages.
Okay.
It takes me a few extra minutes, but I'll.
Okay. Basically, this time passes, and you cast your spell, and you hear the exact same thing Kelly just heard. Was, hey, it's just someone there. Hey, come on over here just for a moment.
someone's
I just want to talk to you for a second.
Okay, well, if you guys think that somebody's trapped, the great thing is that we go and we find out if we can help them.
I get really aggressive. Like, have you told us what you heard? Do we know?
No, we don't know.
Well,
It's
she
up to,
just said-
it's up to these two people.
I will
I know.
explain
I
it.
mean,
Yeah.
you explain it to the group. Okay, understanding that now, I become less aggressive to ignore the sounds, and I'm all for it.
Okay.
I move stealthily towards their hidden. The group will move towards it, but I will move in a way that keeps me hidden when the group arrives.
Okay, that's fine.
Can
Okay,
I
so I'll
move
do
stealthily too?
You may.
Really good.
Can I also?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, really.
Every-
You're like, oh, I'm Johnny. This is me behind the bush.
You can.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
hidden.
Not just a word.
I
just
got
want-
a 14. 11 plus 3.
And I will just bust
I got
through that
18
bush.
plus 4.
And
Everyone's
I'm
walking
right with you. We're going
towards
to
the west of the
17.
forest.
She got a
Yes.
17.
So you're quiet enough. Like,
Yeah.
Efficiency.
Oh, I see.
But I'm hidden.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
18, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hidden.
Okay.
so
What do I come upon?
everyone's just walking, and you hear the. That's great.
Guys, come over this way! Hey, everybody!
I'm saying hidden. Nope.
I'm right there with you.
Clang.
Yeah.
Seriously, I felt like this time I
All
should
my
jingle my
armor.
fucking horn first. Hey,
Okay.
everybody, let's go this way!
Everyone but Robert roll for initiative because of that noise.
Jesus Christ.
So-
Okay, I go back to the cart.
Laid in the back. Have a long
Joanna can
sleep.
take over for you too.
And you're
Oh
safe.
my gosh.
No, let's not.
So you're going to have a long sleep and you're regenerating.
Oh, sounds good.
All right. So you can go feed that baby.
So the bard is just going back because she's. Well, that's enough of this for now. I'm gonna let check the horses.
I'm sleeping.
Hi, guys!
You'll get experience for
Robert, what was your
The 20,
for
the
initiative?
what?
17.
The one you need the most.
Still hidden though.
So you
Okay.
have all of your dice?
Well, I
2
hope
twig
so.
blights pop out.
Two
what?
2 twig blights. It's like little tree-shaped little monsters. They come up. Yeah. They're not very big. They're pretty insignificant, but you woke them up and they're like, wow! What's going
They woke
on?
us
Hey,
up.
I have a great axe.
So
Just scared
Savitsky, you go first.
You know what? I noticed that when we first met.
They're not harming anybody. They're part of nature. No need to kill them.
No,
Guys.
You go first.
Yeah. We're totally gonna attack you. They're gonna attack you.
Kelly Drew.
Twig blights.
What's your alignment?
What's
Chaotic
do?
good.
What do you have for your weapon?
Oh, I got a great axe. I can
Well,
chop it into pieces.
go ahead.
But
You must get advantage with that.
do they talk?
Nope, they're just monsters. They're just random little monsters
Okay,
that want to
well,
do.
They want the source of the sound.
That wasn't
No.
the source of the sound.
That's correct.
Lose your fucking
Wow.
roll.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
I leave this
kill
here,
him.
right?
Oh, well, yeah, that's fine.
Or take
Can I
it?
kill them both in
I'll
one
just leave
swing?
it.
Let's leave it.
Okay.
I want to kill them.
He was
Both.
hidden
In one
on
swing.
attack, so he gets advantage.
That's fine.
Okay, so roll your d20 twice and take the higher number.
12,
12, roll
Again,
again.
second time.
11,
So
12,
you take the 12 and then add your 5, 17.
17. What's this supposed to be?
That's your damage.
Oh, okay.
Well, you hit him, so you can use your weapon now to attack.
So I know we haven't done this game session, but this is your damage dice. And then you add your 3, which is your
Oh
strength.
my gosh, first time.
I did you. I've always rolled
It's
one
a
for my
one.
attack.
Oh
He
my
has
God.
advantage. Can he
Yes,
re-roll his?
yes, you can.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
8,
And
Oh,
add
wow.
your 3.
11.
And oh, he's dead. He shatters in twigs. There,
You
he's
lose.
gone. you lift your axe down, and yeah, you just split him in half, and he uses it. Ow! And dies. And
And I take part of that twig and light it and give it
so there's one twig blade left, and the next person in the order is, I guess, Robert.
Okay, I roll
Yeah.
advantage for backstab. So attack. And I take my 18. Obviously.
Yeah, you hit him.
Yeah, so I hit him,
Hi,
and then
Andrea.
the best part is when I backstab, I get to roll 2d6
Sure.
damage.
Because you're stealth, you get advantage.
Plus 2 for
Your next
the
attack
initial
would
dice,
not
which will
be
be the
advantage.
gray one will be my initial attack.
Okay.
And this one will be the additional dice. So 6 plus 2, so I roll 10.
Yep, you're stabbing with your knives
just
repeatedly, and
shoot
you turn him into different wooden pieces, and he's not moving anymore. He's dead.
Pictures your little guy like.
I hate you, Dad! Deep down issues.
That's what we do here.
And you hear a noise. But Scott,
6 plus 2 is not 10. Sorry.
but
No, plus 2 to my attack. I get a plus 2 modifier.
Druella and Scott heard. Hey, good job, you guys.
No, because I said I. That's what I said to rappers. I said the gray
Whatever,
dice.
it's videotaped.
No, but it's plus 2 damage only.
Videotaped. There's no camera.
It should be
It's on
plus
air.
4. Remember, this is the one we made. Like the pre-made characters had.
Okay, so we got rid of these twig
Yeah.
lights. Can we now
Yep.
carry on to these voices?
There's no more voices, or
No, there's still the voice. It's like, good job, guys. I heard the battle. What's going on? Come on over
Yeah.
here. Can someone say something? Can someone say something to me?
Can I talk?
Yeah.
And
To them?
damage.
Speak of them?
Talking. You can talk however you want.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That's
Okay,
Ryan should
we're,
know
we're
that.
coming
then.
to find where you
No,
are,
but for Ryan's sake,
you
just so he knows.
keep-
Yeah. Sorry, retcon that. Like I get plus. I can because my dagger's finesse.
Yeah.
Is the short sword finesse?
Yes.
Okay, so I should have been able to use a plus 4, but
Yes.
it's dead anyways.
That's
But
dexterity.
I'm just changing it now, just so
Yeah.
you're aware.
That's fine. Okay, go ahead. Say.
So I'm talking with this voice, asking it where it is. Keep talking so we can find you.
Oh, you're right on top of me. Hi.
What?
But you say
Right
something.
on top of you.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
What's happening? Where are you?
What language are you speaking?
Well, I don't know what language is this speaking.
Are you speaking common to this thing?
No.
Well, I would understand what it's talking.
Yeah, but
Do you have to roll to understand animals, or you can inherently speak
just talk to it.
animals?
Just talk to it in
I
common.
can speak.
It's not an
Yeah.
animal.
Okay, I'm
Oh.
talking
It's their
common.
vocal languages.
So
Well, I couldn't understand it.
What-
Like, fuck it.
what's happening, or
Because
are you
it's-
trapped?
There's a long pause, and then. Hey, hi, am I speaking correctly? This person's now speaking common.
Oh, good.
Here's this small sapling right in front of you, and apparently that's what's talking to you, and it's saying, "Well, hi, you guys, you made it into the woods. Wow, there's a lot going on in here. It's kind of weird. I don't
Okay,
even,
well, can we find out what he knows?
Ooh,
Yeah.
just ask him a question.
Just ask him. We
Yeah.
don't have to. Okay. So, okay. Well, what's been going on? What have you seen? Any bad people? Any
There's a
goblins?
long pause. You know, there's something awful happening around here. You know, I'm not really from here. And this tree kind of quivers a bit, and it looks like it's kind of confused, like it's trying to move, like you guys are doing. But it's a tree. You know, I think I took the wrong form when I came down here. But I like trees. Trees are pretty good. So he starts just sits there waiting for you to ask a question. I think he doesn't really know how to interact with people.
Is it something we can check a religion for?
No,
Is
just
there
talk to
anything
it.
Deity? Just talk
Would
to
you
it.
mind becoming a form that we're more familiar with?
I'm not familiar with trees.
No, I prefer that you are one
Not
of us.
talking trees.
Be a human. Can you turn yourself into a human by any
I
chance?
could. Can you tell me what a human looks like, please?
Oh, my friend over here. Are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
could
your
you make
question,
it-
by the way? You keep raising your hand.
Oh, I was gonna fuck off and get a pot for him, but if he's gonna be able to change his form, then yeah, I was literally gonna walk back to one of the houses and grab a pot and let's fucking transport him. Let's take him with us. Like,
My friend here is a human. Would you be able to take a shape similar to his?
You notice it fades a little bit. This tree, it's sort of like a digital corruption. It's sort of, and it's still there now, but it was distorted for a second there. It was like it phased from reality. And he says, I don't think I got much time left, but I do want to tell you guys that up ahead, there's something bad up there. I don't know if you guys want to go there or not, but if you do, I'll give you something to help you out.
why, thank you, Captain Obvious. That's fucking amazing of you.
I don't know what sarcasm is yet, but I think that's it.
What are you giving us?
Okay,
What
so
have
what-
you got to
What
offer?
have you
I
got
think
to
there's
offer?
something
Who
dangerous
is
on
good? I need one of you guys to approach me, please.
Druella, you're more familiar with these plant types. You know how to talk to them.
Sure.
Druella
I
the
approach
Bill.
the plant.
Okay, this is gonna be weird, but you have to roll your d20.
I love how the voice making is like, it's gonna be weird, but you gotta
It's
go
gonna
in.
be
So,
weird, but you get a sapling up
The
your
sapling it phases again. This is happening pretty quickly, but you're gonna have to grab a branch and just take it off, please. Just take a branch. Just take one of my branches. Hurry, hurry. So you take a branch and ow! That's bigger than I thought. Like half of it's gone now. You got this. You've got this fair-sized branch, and it has tiny little branches on it with leaves, and then he's about to say something, but he disappears. Like there's a whole. There's not even a hole left behind from where this.
We still possess
Yeah.
the branch.
You still possess the branch, but whatever this tree was, there is no evidence of it existing other than what you have in your hands.
Okay.
So it phased and disappeared.
And what I have in my hand, does it also talk? Or is
Nope, it's just a branch, but you suspect. Just roll an Arcana roll, maybe. Check.
What is that, D20?
Yeah, roll a d20 plus your Arcana initiative or modifier.
16?
14.
Anybody have a good Arcana check?
It's a
14.
16 and...
That's fine. That's enough. So
Plus 4.
that's
I got an
plenty.
18.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry. That's
And
fine.
the
Stop
branch
checking.
is-
You don't know what properties it has, but you definitely can tell it's magical. But that's it. You just don't know what property it has yet.
Okay. So don't throw the branch away.
Well, I have a detect magic.
Oh yeah, I could do that, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't waste it.
Yeah, if someone helped you, but you don't know what they are, who they are. Okay,
I set
Scott.
it on fire.
At this point,
I haven't
Craig,
identified, but I need 100 gold piece gem
Wow. You have a diamond.
as a focus, too. Yeah, it's a 10 gold piece. It's not quite going to work.
You could use your magic, but I don't know if you're going to like the answer.
No.
No. The detect magic will tell you
We're
what
supposed to
school
use
the
it up
that's
ahead
in.
anyway.
I'm getting quite impatient at this
Yeah, so
point.
I think
I've
it's
had
time we
enough
move
of this
on.
side
Let's-
quest, and Craig's now. I'm just like, listen here. I've had
getting
enough of
impatient.
these strange
North.
trees.
North is where you're going.